Hello and welcome, my name's Ryan, I'm also known as RM2K Dev. Welcome back, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, Realm Reborn, and when we left off, we were inside the Drowning Wench, looking to speak with Mr. Badron, who now has a story quest for us called Close to Home. I'm gonna put that back over there, just in case something happens. Level 1 quest, 50 experience, 107 gil. Badron, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Accept. And looks like we're going to get a cutscene. Once again, cutscenes aren't voice acted, so I'll just read them. Right then, let's start you off on a nice and easy with 3 tasks what'll help you get used to the life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down the floor, then point your nose towards the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device which you can move from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. For you to do that, though, remember, touch the thing. Sounds as strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and your veteran bits and pieces for sale in the district. What lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gil around just yet though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "What's me coin purse? Oh, why is my coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swazblat instead. He's the Ed of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant and he'll treat you well. For the last of me helpful ints, I wish they just wrote this in English. For the last of me helpful ints, I suggest you meet some fellow spell slingers at the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Marie at the front desk is the one to get you started. Cool. I think we can manage that. Got all that lass? Seeing them 3 tasks will take you on your little jaunt round. Let me start that again, that made no sense. Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you to work out where everything is. Now I've best be getting on, run along, eh? Bugger it, there I go, sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right a mess in my memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road, while you're out, if you happen to pass on any poor sods what look like they might need your help, consider giving the tale a whirl listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble upon them. Hey, you like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a woman folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. And that, my girl, is how we go about becoming a legend among venturers. Nod. So yeah, sorry about the disjointed reading, but it's really hard to read when they don't write in English. It's all like slang with little symbols and all sorts of crap. Right, so basically that was just some helpful hints about pressing M, using the map, what you can do. Doesn't look like you can, oh yeah, see, click on that, takes you places. Cool. So we've got the map sorted now. Go attune yourself with the aetheryte on the lower deck. Oh, he wants me to actually go down his way. Right, I see. Let's do that then. Do it your way, Badron. What? 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 Attune yourself to the aetheryte found on the lower decks. Well, how do I get to the fucking lower decks, man? The lady behind the desk. Who have I missed? Ah, he told me to go speak with her, didn't he? Listen to Swazblat's explanation of the markets. No? Do we need to talk to Ninya? has some information that might be of interest to you, okay? Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lass. I have some information that might just help put you on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as the Dream Flowers. Limsa Lominsa is a busy port. Not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Skarnrel. How do you say that? Skarnrel. Let's call them that. Skarnrel. Speak to Skarnrel and she'll get you down on the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to Aldiskf at the Octant. Octant. There we go. Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Right. Let's do it. You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below? The crow's lift is ready when you are. I'm ready. Limsa Lominsa, the lower decks. Alright, so a little bit of a loading screen there. Ah, there we go. Peculiar herbs. Some information on interacting. On some quests you encounter objects which you can interact by, right click on the objects. Very basic. Sanctuaries. Crescent moon will appear when you are in a sanctuary. Right, so we get rested bonus if we log out. It's pretty standard MMORPG stuff there. Let's pick up these herbs. So if you're watching this, it means that I've actually managed to post this video online. Now, that might not sound like that big of a deal, but between this video and the last video, it's actually been 2 days. 2 entire days. I actually spent the last 2 days trying to render and upload the first 2 videos. Excuse me. And the reason that was so horrible was because the bloody videos were 15 gigabytes in size, and every time I rendered them, the audio went out of sync. So I went through a very long process of getting that to work. Alright, so yes, I'm Aldskuf. You have some herbs you wish for me to examine. Handing over items. Yep, I get that. Just drag the item into the thing and click hand over. Cool. Yes, as you suspected, these are highly illegal blooms known as the Dream Flowers. They are the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the slipper's mind into the sleep of death. Well, that's very grim. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than lavender, a common enough export from Limsa Lominsa. In fact, these probably spilled from the crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone's been having a bit of fun with you, miss, but not to worry, you've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Alright, well, I don't care if that was a, what do you call them? It was a red herring. Some items can be used, granting various effects, such as instant HP, blah 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 blah. I'm cool with all of that. So this guy has a new quest for us, but I think we'll leave it. We'll just get on with these, this first quest here, the main story quest. So attune to this aetheryte. Oh, cutscene. Ah, another novice adventurer. Hey, Badron has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. Who's this? Ah, it's the Yellow Jacket. What's his name? Sundhimmel. I am Sundhimmel, one of the Yellow Jackets, tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It's also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Very well. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into the ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells. Make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. Oh, that was supposed to be one sentence, right? And these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorza. Any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek them out and attune herself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherites or transportational magic, I will be here to answer any of your questions. Thank you! Return learned. Game looks absolutely brilliant at nighttime. Here we go. You attune with the aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Cool. I guess that's my, like, return to home. Return to home. Yeah. Cool. Cool with that. So I've got Ruin and Sprint. Let's cast Sprint. Where's our next, where is this supposed to be happening? There we go. Closer to home. He's that way. What's the auto run button? There we go. So it looks like Swazblat, the merchant marketplace, whatever he's called. I don't know what he's called. Marketplace dude. A fine evening to you, madam. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorza, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from oogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. I think that's supposed to be that. Makes more sense. I must tend to some cargo that recently arrived at the docks. I don't know about that one. You bear a gift from Badron. Well, whatever could it be? Ah, my octant. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the watch, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. Cool, let's hand over his octant. Oh, we get a cutscene. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as the ship's captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant. I'd be more happy with some gold, to be honest. If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arm of Hawker's Alley. Excuse me. Lest you doubt, each guild you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stores specializing in the tools of every material discipline imaginable. And with all but a few steps and bazaars, and within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries? I'm going to read that again. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well in your purse. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or you're short on time. Or your time is short, I think that's it. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has never been the sorriest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Thank you very much, Swazblate. I'm gonna get you. Take that. Okay, I'll stop that. Typical MMORPG noobing. Visit the Arcanists Guild. Where's that? It's right down the end here. Let's go! I like it. There's a Christmas event going on. Christmas trees and all sorts of Christmas related merchandise and other Christmassy apparels. Kaja Nanaji. I don't know who that is. Oh man, our run spell doesn't last for very long. But that's fine. There she is, Marie, the guild receptionist. What are they saying? No, I'm not interested. Let's talk to Marie. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcania. Arcania is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. Ah, but if I'm not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of Arcania can be tracked back to the hysteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Isles. It was these island folk that discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formula were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave aether in specific into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanists, and the School of Arcania was born. Many such mages wishing to expand their understanding of the world took to the seas and board trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa Laminsa, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite, and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an Arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merylwerb, counting several wielders of Arcania among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established, and the funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcania, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Right, so we visited the Arcanist Guild. What I might do is I'm going to leave these quests here. I'm not going to accept them just yet because I can't be bothered looking at a screen full of quests. But what we'll do is we're going to just carry on with this main storyline quest. And as other quests come up, we'll start to do them in the area. So once this quest line finishes, we'll take on the closest quest in that area. And hopefully we'll sort of just work our way through the map. Might not be the most efficient process, but I'm sure it's going to be one that works. So, let's shoot back to Baydron at the Drowning Wench and hand these quests in. Where are we and where is the Drowning Wench? I think we need to be over here and the Drowning Wench is over there in the upper level. Yeah, there it is, the Drowning Wench. There we go. Oh, way too much talking in this game. I would be very grateful if they voice acted this. So I think we need to speak to Greffar, the lift attendant. Let's return to the Drowning Lift. The Drowning Wench, I mean. You have entered a sanctuary. Right, Baydron, where are you, my friend? There he is. Look, it's Asa Kobayashi. I don't know who you are, but yes. Anyway. Ah, there you are, Liana. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? Oh, I can't be bothered reading this guy's broken English. If you mean to base yourself in Limsa Laminsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them three places. And now you got some idea of what's where, you can start exploring the rest of the town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lass. Stick with old Baydron and you'll go far. Thank you, Baydron. You just literally gave me money for doing nothing that actually helps you, so totally cool with that. Right, so this is the next, looks like he's got the next story quest. Obviously, we can't continue that quest because it's level locked until we level up, probably level 2. And the nearest quest is over here by Stobji. Stodhobji. I can't even, what the fuck is that name? SDHODJBI. It's like someone named these characters and just like mushed their keyboard on they mushed their hand on the keyboard like this. Ready? There we go. I'm gonna make a name. It's one letter, random, then an apostrophe, and then just a blah. There we go. Gnepifu. There we go. That's a name. That's going to be my next character name. Gnepifu. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will carry on with these quests in the next video. If you like this video, please like the video. Leave any comments, questions, and anything you want to say in the comment section below. Bye for now. I guess I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.